When I was a boy, we had a phone hanging on the wall in our house. It was on a party line. We shared the party with the house behind us. Today they give us these amazing things that have more technology in them than we had in our whole house. And they take amazing pictures, better than most of the cameras we had in my day. And on the front, I have a picture of my granddaughter who helped me wash and dry my motorcycle, and she climbed up on the seat. So I took a picture and I put her on the front frame of my telephone. On the inside frame, I have a picture of Jaden, Othelia, and Lily. These are my 3 grandchildren. The twins girls are in my living room right now tearing the house apart. Matthew is their uncle. We don't need reminders of what Matthew means to us. For family, friends, and acquaintances, we will remember Matthew in our hearts, in our lives.
Amen to that.
But I grieve for my grandchildren because around the Christmas tree, Matthew is not going to be there with them. At Thanksgiving dinner, Matthew won't be there. In the backyard of their grandparents' house, Matthew won't be there to teach them how to swim. And when they go out fishing, Matthew won't be there to put worms on their hooks. And we are reminded of what a random act of violence can devastate a family and change a family structure permanently. In this chaotic world, we think these are random acts, and they are not random acts in this day and age. Just a couple of weeks ago, we participated in Thin Blue Line of Michigan, and we commemorated the lives of Officer Brian Huff and Matthew Edwards, who were godly family men and police officers that gave their lives in the act of duty. And they will be missed by their families. These random acts of violence are not so random as we think. But we have this promise from God. Over in Psalms 8, in the 4th verse, it says, God, what is man that you are mindful of him? Or the children of man that you visit him? We have a constant reminder that God has not forsaken us. He has not forgotten about us, but he is ever mindful of you and I as human beings. In John 1:12 it says, but to as many as received Christ, to them gave you the power to become the children of God, and to those who believe in his name. We are not just friends of God, but we will be children of God throughout the eternal ages. God has not forgotten about us. In this mindful generation, God still has his mind upon us. And God says that in time, when the necessary preparations have been made, that he is going to bring his kingdom here on earth. And we are reminded of this every time we say the Lord's Prayer. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. We have this promise that God is going to bring his heavenly kingdom down to this earth. All chaos is going to pass away, and God will be here among his people. And we will live in his kingdom and rejoice in his goodness. Would you join me in saying the Lord's Prayer? Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
Amen.